Hey you guys, it's an absolutely stunningly beautiful fall day. It is breezy, it is warm, it is gorgeous. Um, we get this today and we get this tomorrow. After that, I think the real fall weather is here. So we have to enjoy it while we can. It's a good thing that poor Zara and Athena are getting this little warm break because they are naked. They dropped all their feathers. I mean, Zara's flanks are naked, like naked. And good news, Cricket is not broody anymore. And what's interesting is, because she went broody when Mace and Iris were getting introduced to the flock, they got in the flock, and now after she's snapped out of her little broody spell, she's trying to make her way back in the flock. She's not harassing them half as much as she did. In fact, I saw her standing on the roost yesterday with Mace sitting beside her. So, because they kind of integrated into the flock while she wasn't really there, they're treating her a little bit better. I just want to come on here and say welcome to all the new subscribers I've gotten in the last couple months. I appreciate it. And not everybody's going to agree on everything. If there's like I said, my mantra is take what you need and leave what you don't. Take the parts that you like and that you need. That might be of some benefit to you. Might give you something that might benefit you in your life, in your homestead or whatever, and trying to be more frugal and trying to survive in this crazy place. And if you come across things that, where we disagree or different, just leave them alone. That's just, hopefully, people can be adult enough to let things slide off of them. Many of them are not. That's when I get the trolls. But usually the trolls are not subscribers in the first place. They usually show up on one video that comes up in their feed, and then when they find out my personal feelings about certain things, they go, well, I was going to subscribe, but I just can't after finding out what you feel about blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and who are you? Don't worry, that's okay. We won't miss you. Go ahead. If you can't go over that, if you can't take advantage of this knowledge I have and ignore this other part that you don't agree with about something else, then I guess you don't need to be here. But anyway, the reason I'm saying this about the new subscribers is generally we're approaching the time of year when I don't do a lot of videos. I know I've done a lot in the last couple of weeks. I've done one after the other, and that's not normally the way I do it. In fact, sometimes I get where I just am not motivated to do something, or I just am fed up and I think I don't want to see this part of me right now. But normally from around Halloween time, which I don't have anything to do with, and January 2nd, I kind of hibernate. We don't participate in those holidays, and so it's, when people go, oh, Merry Christmas, or Happy Halloween, I don't say that back. Just know we just don't, it's just easier just to not be here. And a lot of you won't understand what I'm saying, and that's okay. But just know that if I'm very erratic about from now until after the first of the year, that's why. That said, because we have a lot of things to talk about, midterms coming up, and a lot of things that people are going to do to try to stop what's going to happen at the midterms, the January 6th sham committee, all this kind of stuff, this is what I guess you'd call a target-rich environment. So there's a lot to talk about, and some days I go, it's this blah 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 blah. It's all of this, too many voices. Everybody's talking at me. I don't want to be just another voice that's talking at somebody else. And then there's some things I just think, I got to say this, that kind of thing. So I don't really know how I'm going to feel this year. And so I'm just saying, if I disappear, you'll know why. If I keep filming, it's because I have something to say. So I hope that makes any sense. It's such a beautiful day. We got all the parts to finish the connectors on the other 2 solar panels that didn't have the proper connectors on them. But my husband, he was in such pain. He was in a wheelchair this morning. So I don't know how that's going to play out. We've got to get those done. But it is charging on just 2 solar panels. These are all just 100 watt panels. So together there's 400 watts of panel. So it's just charging a little on 200 watts. It won't run much of anything on that, but we do have 4 deep draw batteries from golf cart. I can't even say that today. Golf cart batteries. I need my afternoon coffee, my warm drink. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you know that for the new people who are not as familiar with me during season to season. And I don't know what's going to happen this year, but I guess we'll all find out. I would suggest a really good channel. I know I've done this before, but new people might be here. Native Voyce, Voyce, Native Voyce. And also, well, right now he just got a strike on his channel for a video he did 2 years ago. This is what they're doing. They're going so far back. They are really harassing. They're digging far back, just kind of like they did with Herschel Walker, trying to find something way back and taking it out of context and all that kind of stuff to make sure that he suffers for whatever they find. Anyway, he's off. The Native Voice channel is kind of on vacation, forced vacation, but he has a backup channel called Native and Devout, Devout. Devout Lion, his friend. They had a joint channel. I think it's an older channel, but now it's the alternate channel. So they have a lot of live streams, and they pair up with other prepper type and preparedness channels. So I would, go check out Native and Devout with the ampersand, Native and Devout, and I think that's the way it is. I think my memory may be wrong. And Native Voice. There's a lot of older videos that you could watch anyway if you're not familiar or you haven't been following him. He's a good man, so check him out if you haven't already. And we all make this content and we're kind of all on the same team. Native and there's a lot of prepper channels and homestead channels and such. Some I used to watch that I don't watch anymore because of things that didn't sit so well with me. But you know what? There comes the adult part. If things don't sit well with you on a channel that you've been frequenting, rather than go all in and have a hissy fit about it, you just back out. I wish people would take that lesson to heart, but they don't. Oh, there goes that dang ATV again. That dog better not be chasing him down there too. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. I don't want to keep going, and I will talk to you later. Bye.